Paham. What are you thinking about? Because you need to go. If you are buying bang, gak ada duit. This is best.
Let's see, how many balls should I eat today?
There you are. Hey!
Eva, what's the matter?
Listen up. The sixth you say.
Right. And he's also the guy who plotted a conspiracy with Orochi.
And that's not the only. Issued a decree permitting his disposal.
What is this?
Lord Donzo, everything's ready.
Fine. My time has come.
Udah tamat nonton Naruto, jadi gua aduh gimana ya?
Just calm down. First, we need to get the details.
That's what Kakashi-sensei said, but I really can't just... Okay.
Guys, sampai subuh ya guys ya. Tadi gua makan ramen aja, makan ramen kagak jadi gara-gara malah jadi harus ketemu si Danjo.
You bet.
Joji di mana, Mam? Kagak ada, Cok. Senjata. Dirubah. I'm pretty sure Danjo it's the Queen's Cookie mission. Tewet. Oke, rusak dulu, Cok. Tampol. Nah, lumayan 20 perak lagi.
Where are you going?
Captain Yamato!
You were going to find Danzo, weren't you? I won't let you. Kakashi told me all about it. He wants me to keep an eye on you.
I have to talk to Danzo. There's something I've got to check.
Now don't be selfish. Didn't Kakashi tell you to calm down?
Anjir. Dulu tanya, Cok. Opening previous target telah. Lawan siapa kita nih? Yamate kah? Wih, lawan Yamate, Cok. Gaskeun. Obat.
Let the battle begin!
Yamato, don't get in my way! Please!
Playing pretty rough yourself. I'm impressed.
You wouldn't have to if you just get out of my way!
This is
Kakashi's orders are no. It's getting rather unpleasant.
I'm just gonna go talk to Danzo! Why won't you let me?
Because you can't just talk.
Captain Yamato, your wood style sure is tough.
You show no signs of calming down.
Sorry about that, Captain Yamato. I'm gonna go talk to Danzo.
Gas dan combo. Skip memang. Duh, lama banget.
No normal person seriously attacks his superiors, you know.
Yeah, but Captain Yamato, you...
Would you look at that? I was afraid this would happen.
Kakashi-sensei.
Do something about him, would you? He won't listen to a word I say.
I knew you wouldn't back down when it came to Sasuke, but... honestly...
If I don't do something, Sasuke's gonna be killed. I can't just...
That may be true. But Danzo isn't even in the Leaf anymore. He's gone to the Land of Iron for the 5 Kage Summit.
5 Kage Summit?
The world is no longer able to let the Akatsuki run unchecked. Those who've acquired the power of the tailed beasts are able to threaten the larger nations.
For that reason, the 5 Kage from each village are gathering to discuss how to deal with the Akatsuki.
The trigger was an incident in the hidden cloud.
You mean the village Kiba was just talking about?
Right. I did some checking around on my own. It seems that Sasuke attacked the Cloud's Jinchuriki. That infuriated the Raikage and resulted in this summit.
So, Sasuke really did go over to the Akatsuki?
Naruto, under these circumstances, there isn't much you can do.
In that case, I'm gonna go see the Raikage, and I'm gonna convince him to forgive Sasuke!
Wait a minute. Do you even know what you're saying? With the 5 Kage summit about to begin, every village is expected to curtail unnecessary missions.
The 4th Hokage told me that some guy in a mask is the one pulling the Akatsuki's strings. When I fought Pain and the Ninetales' power ran wild, the 4th Hokage appeared to me in my mind. That's when he told me the guy with the mask is behind this. He was behind the Ninetales' mess 16 years ago, too. He was so strong, even the 4th struggled against him.
I'd heard that Naruto had become the Ninetales in that last fight. I'd wondered how he'd managed to suppress it. Of course, the 4th Hokage. Minato-sensei had a hand in it. He saved Naruto.
The guy is controlling the Akatsuki. He's controlling Sasuke, too. He's just using him. So I'm gonna go see the Raikage and tell him what's really going on.
Kakashi.
Master Jiraiya once told me about the possibility of someone having been behind that incident 16 years ago. I could barely believe it. But the 4th Hokage actually fought him. If he says it's true, then it is. The power to control the Ninetales, and hatred for the Leaf. The only one who would have both is Madara Uchiha.
When it comes to Madara, I can believe just about anything, even that he was still alive.
We need to set personal feelings aside and inform Danzo of this, even if he's gone to the summit.
Understood. I'll take care of it. I'll send word immediately.
Kakashi-sensei,
Naruto, what else did the 4th Hokage say to you? Fathers tend to have a lot they want to tell their sons.
He told me he believed in me.
Good. Naruto, you go to the Raikage. Yamato and I will tag along as your escorts.
What? Why exactly?
Naruto, continue on the path that the 4th believed in. I'll help you do that. Give the Raikage your best shot.
Lama banget ngomongnya, anjir. Kesel. Banyak bacot. Banyak bacot banget.
I'm freezing. I wish he'd hurry up and come back.
Shut up, Suigetsu. Just shut up and hold still.
You haven't exactly been holding still yourself, you know, Karin.
This is different. I've got time to kill, so I'm exercising, that's all.
Exercising, huh? He's really taking his time, isn't he? Don't tell me he went back without us.
I doubt it. I don't think it would be to his advantage to leave us here.
Still, you don't often see a guy that weird looking. Maybe we shouldn't have gone with him so easily, huh, Sasuke?
A 5 Kage summit?
That's right. The 5 Kage are gathering for a meeting in the Land of Iron.
And? What good is that information to me?
Danzo, one of the participants, was part of the group that set up Itachi, your brother. Although he seems to be calling himself the 6th Hokage now.
Danzo.
Danzo.
Sasuke, if you're headed for the land of iron, I'll lend you a guide.
Kalau nggak beres-beres anjing kelamaan banget kebanyakan ngomong. Ini nyampe ini lagi.
The land
The
of
right guy, yes, sir.
Jalan-jalan lagi. Mencari Sasuke. Save dulu, so.
Darui.
Yeah.
Show yourselves. We know you're there.
These guys, they're from the Leaf. And boss, the guy with the mask, that's Kakashi Hatake.
I know that much.
Tell me, are you aware that the Five Kage Summit is about to begin?
We knew that, yes. Today we have come to ask a favor, sir.
A favor?
Sasuke Uchiha, I want you to cancel his disposal.
You what? What are you?
I know it's a lot to ask, but I have to try. Sasuke's my best friend. I can't just sit back and watch him be killed. And I don't want him to become the cause of war between the Leaf and Cloud. I don't want either of us to get caught up in revenge. I'm begging you. I don't want anyone else getting killed for revenge.
Huh. And here I was wondering what you'd ask. Why should I stop Sasuke's disposal? As far as this world is concerned, he's trash. What he did brought chaos to the Cloud. That chaos is about to spread around the world. Sasuke's very existence is evil. He no longer counts as a ninja. Evil can't be allowed.
Perang lagi kah? Kita gelut. Kan gelut. Gelut lawan siapa kita, guys? Aduh, lawan Raikage, cowok. Telu, santuy. Jangan panik, tong. Ulah gentar. Oke lah, guys. Genggam tanganku, untuk yang terakhir. Udah bang, on progress.
Let the battle begin!
You're going to regret making a fist from the
Here we go!
You challenged me when this was all you had. You won't get away! That's all you got, is it?
Sasuke won't be killed by the likes of you! lay a finger on Sasuke!
You picked a fight with me when you weren't strong enough to follow through? That wasn't even a warm-up.
That's the Raikage for you. He was completely holding back. And even so.
Did you think swinging your fists around...
Load lagi anjir. Manusia apa nih? Wah, anjir lawan Madara, cok. Lawan Obito.
Let the battle begin!
Naruto Uzumaki, the hero.
I'm gonna take you down!
We don't know what sort of power he really has. Don't let your guard down.
I know that!
Go away.
What is it? Yamato, we're going to cover Naruto. Let me in.
I see. It looks like you've got more power than I thought.
What is this guy? Is he holding back?
I can go at any time. I believe you are still alive.
It's an honor to be able to fight you like this, Kakashi. Well, you're pushing me quite hard.
I'm attacking him. But he's...
I won't let you go!
This guy anyway.
I won't let you go! Game over!
Sakit banget.
Let the battle begin!
Naruto Uzumaki, the hero.
I'm gonna take you down!
We don't know what sort of power he really has. Don't let your guard down.
I know that! My ear!
Go away. What is it?
I can go at any time.
Go away.
Too slow!
Go away.
Yamato, we're going to cover Naruto.
Understood. You're doing well, Naruto.
I see. It looks like you've got more power than I thought.
What is this guy? Is he holding back?
Over here. Too slow. Go away.
I can go at any time.
You're pushing me quite hard.
I'm attacking him. But he's... What is this guy anyway?
Naruto, focus.
I won't let you by. I won't let you go. Goodbye. I can go at any time. Who would believe you were still alive.
I won't let die to not be able to fight you like this, Takashi.
Game over! This guy, it's like he's just playing.
I see. Yes, I mustn't underestimate you.
Give back Sasuke!
Howl for Sasuke all you want, but he'll never return to the Leaf.
What?
Sasuke has learned the truth about Itachi. Now that he knows, he'll never turn to the light.
What are you talking about?
Oh, that's right. If we're going to talk about Sasuke, first, I'll have to tell you the truth about Itachi.
Truth? About Itachi?
Listen, I speak of a man who loved his brother and the Leaf more than anyone, even as he drew the Leaf's hatred. I'll tell you the truth about Itachi Uchiha.
You, the five Kage, assemble here today in response to Lord Raikage's summons. I, Mifune, shall preside over it. Now let the five Kage summit commence. There is no time. First, I will tell you why I called you here. I've summoned you here to finally question your loyalties.
This is very sudden, Raikage. Loyalties? Aren't you exaggerating a bit?
You're shameless, Tsuchikage. You're the most suspicious of all.
What you say?
Leaf, stone, sand, mist. The Akatsuki is composed of rogue ninja from your villages. And that's not all. I have proof that there are those among you who have even utilized the Akatsuki.
Utilized? What do you mean by utilized?
You're Kazekage, and you know nothing? You Sand have previously used the Akatsuki.
Currently, all five great nations are equally stable and are switching over from arms buildup to disarmament. Of course, there are risks that come with that. If a war breaks out suddenly, who will fight?
So one way to avoid that risk is having a mercenary force, such as the Akatsuki handy. Is that it?
They go into battle for a very low price, and they've achieved excellent results.
Don't go high and mighty on me. What is it, Lady Mizukage?
Since it's come to this, I will be honest. There is concern as to whether someone may have been manipulating my predecessor, the fourth Mizukage. It could have been one of the Akatsuki, but I didn't want to make a big deal out of it.
Your village too? You disgust me, each and every one of you.
Before you start arguing each other's merits, there's something I would like to tell everyone.
What is it?
The Akatsuki's leader is probably Madara Uchiha.
What?
I don't understand it all myself, but this is from a pretty reliable source.
I thought he was long dead. So, he really is a monster, huh?
Let me say this as the leader of this neutral state. It's a rare thing indeed for all 5 Kage to convene in one place. So how think you, until the Akatsuki can be disposed of, why not form the world's first allied ninja force?
Allied forces?
A splendid proposition. We are practically in a state of emergency. Cooperation is key.
That would be acceptable. However, to whom do you propose handing the reins of these allied forces?
If the choice were left solely to you all, you would squabble. Thus, I would like to make this suggestion. The only remaining Jinchuriki is the Leaf's 9 tails, and I feel that how he is guided will be the key. Also, considering that working with differing personalities, ages, and nations would be necessary, I think the best choice would be this. Why not allow the Hidden Leaf Village's Hokage to lead the Ninja Alliance forces?
What?
That's a lie! You're making that up!
No way.
It's not falsehood. That is the truth about Itachi. He died for Sasuke and for the Leaf.
It doesn't make sense. If what you say is true and Sasuke knows it, why doesn't he come back to the Leaf?
As Sasuke's teacher, you assume you know his true feelings, but you couldn't be more in the dark. He's the real thing. A true Avenger.
But I don't get it. Why? Why would he? How did it turn into this much of a mess? Why did he choose revenge?
It couldn't be helped. It is the blood-soaked Uchiha destiny of hate. A curse of hatred that began with the father of ninja, the sage of the 6 paths.
Hatred? Curse?
Once upon a time, the sage of the 6 paths had 2 children. They trained together and grew up together, but they had 2 different attitudes toward peace. The older son knew strength was necessary for peace. The younger son knew love was necessary for peace. When the sage of the 6 paths finally named a successor, he chose the younger son, who sought love. Enraged, the older one declared war on his brother. Their descendants continued the battle even as time marched on. The older brother's descendants came to be known as the Uchiha, the younger brothers, the Senju.
Senju? You mean the clan of the first Hokage?
That's right. I have met Hashirama Senju, the first Hokage, in battle many times. Naruto Uzumaki. I can tell that you hold Senju's will of fire within you. Senju and Uchiha, will of fire and hatred. Naruto and Sasuke. You are just the next in line to be chosen by destiny. Sasuke has shouldered the entire burden of Uchiha hatred and plans to ram that curse of hatred deep into the world. That hate is his strongest weapon, his friend, and the true source of his power. That is Sasuke's ninja way. You will probably end up fighting Sasuke again one day. Or rather, I'll throw Sasuke at you. This long, predestined battle, I will have Sasuke prove his heritage as an Uchiha.
Sasuke is not your toy! Quit talking nonsense!
If your goal really is that foolish proof, then why collect the tailed beasts? What's your true objective?
Well, if I were forced to choose, it would probably be to become a complete form.
What do you mean?
Telling you now would be somewhat meaningless. I'll tell you under more fitting circumstances. It was fun chatting with you folks. Later.
Kakashi.
Why?
Kunaon.
Why would you give supreme authority over the Ninja Alliance to him?
Ninja Alliance. Kunaon maneh ka dieu datang ka teraliansi.
This man is also known by the moniker the Ninja of Darkness.
Kita di ninja kegelapan cenah. Why?
I am here. Don't make me laugh. Nobody said you were.
Lagi guys ya. Langsung guys lagi. Udah beres kita. Langsung aja.
Just a moment, please.
Maaf sih ya. Maaf sih. Bacot mulu anjir. Langsung aja lah.
Well, we made it into the summit venue, but he went off.
He's not here.
What is that? Uh-oh. Looks like...
This monstrous chakra. Move!
Now there's a...
Kita perang lawan JV. Kage Sugetsu sama Zugu.
Let the battle begin!
Now you'll see what it feels like to lose without a shred of your skin left.
Get out of my way.
Sasuke, he's acting kind of weird.
Back you up as much as
Sasuke Uchiha.
Even with the Sharingan, there's no way he'll beat the boss.
Nimble little.
Hurry up and vanish.
Lord Raikage, if you're injured, I'll heal you.
I'm gonna flatten you. That is all.
Way to go, Sasuke.
Good. Settle it in one go.
I'm gonna teach you to fear my fury.
Right there!
I'll cover for you, but you better be careful.
Nobody asked for your help. Or done so. Everything else will destroy.
Sasuke, calm down.
It's all over now.
No one defeats the Raikage.
Inferno style! Flame control!
You weren't able to defeat him. Don't underestimate. You won't get away. Let's go.
He isn't giving me much of a fight. This guy.
I can't believe he's gotten this far against Lord Raikage. That Uchiha is far better than expected.
But if that's all he's got, he'll never beat the boss.
Say, he doesn't look like he's having trouble. Don't tell me none of this is getting through.
We shouldn't expect less from the Raikage.
Playtime's over. It's time to finish you off.
This is... God of the Sand.
Why'd you interfere, Kazekage? Not that I'm gonna forgive you either way.
I have something personal to discuss with Sasuke Uchiha. Sasuke, your eyes are still as they were in the past. I have come to realize that making vengeance one's bread of life does not resolve anything. It's not too late for you. Do not let hatred chase you into a world of solitude, or you will never return.
So, if I were to return, what is there for me on your side?
Gaara, it's useless. If he could be convinced, Naruto wouldn't have failed. The moment he attacked the summit, he became an international criminal. He's got no future anymore anyway.
Sasuke.
Anjay, 3 lawan 3 cok. Tim ini mah. Tutut Y 10.000 dukung di https saweria.co Rockstar Game.
Let the battle begin!
Follow me! You can't stop me.
Sasuke.
Let's show them.
Sasuke and Uchiha.
Gotcha! It's not done!
Your absolute defense is weakened, God of the Sand.
So this is your power, Sasuke Uchiha. Follow me!
Should I do it? The name of this duel, be gone. With the thunderclap, you won't be around much longer.
Inferno style!
Why did you fall into darkness when you had him there with you?
I walk in darkness. I don't intend to listen to you.
Mati anjir. Kena combo sekali mati anjir.
Your hatred is far from equaling mine! My rage, my despair, they surpass yours!
Don't underestimate the Raikage!
Let me show you my darkness.
The pillars. If this keeps up, then... your power of darkness.
Susah noong. Susah noong. Kalian.
Have you proved my math? Take me there. Don't get cocky. I'll take down Danzo myself. Don't even think about it.
Sasuke, catch him!
Right there! Fire shot! Fireball!
Through that door! Here, where the road forks. Both roads lead to Danzo, but... Wait, Sasuke! It's awfully quiet. I can't sense any strong chakras either. Do you want to try this road?
Don't get cocky. Don't dawdle, cutting.
Sasuke, calm down a bit.
Fire style fireball! I'm going to crush Danzo. I won't fail.
I'll find here. I'll find here.
Fracture!
Just a little farther. Just a little longer, and one of my ambitions will become reality.
I'll find here.
Here.
Brace yourselves, everyone.
Nyampe juga.
He's here.
Kan garuk-garuk.
You're good.
Sasuke! Danzo's bolted!
No.
When I look at you closely, you're quite fetching men, you Uchiha folk.
Ntar dulu guys.
Such a fine man. What a waste.
Don't interfere.
I'll at least give you a kiss that will melt you away.
Slice kiss. Let the battle begin.
Get ready. Here I come.
Doesn't matter if you're the Mizukage. I'll crush anyone who interferes here.
The second you attacked one of the 5 Kage, your future evaporated. It's a shame, but you'll vanish here.
I'm okay to fight. Inferno style. Flame control. Very nice.
Protect Lady Mizukage with your life. Got that, Chojiro.
Yes, sir.
Game over. Let the battle begin!
Get ready, here I come!
It doesn't matter if you're the Mizukage. I'll crush anyone who interferes here.
The second you attacked one of the 5 Kage, your future evaporated. It's a shame, but you'll vanish here.
What a shame! Inferno style, flame controls! This is Sasuke Uchiha. Loading chakra.
I see. So you're not just a face.
Protect Lady Mizukage with your life. Got that, Chojiro.
Yes, sir.
Break it!
Too short. Sano!
I'll melt you. You're fast. You're much better than I expected.
Take this! Right there!
You had enough? It's a shame, but I'll watch you melt. Ooh. I'm getting excited.
I've seen right through you. Burno style, flame control.
Tahu dah. Betul. Amat dikit tuh.
It's over.
Chojuro!
Yes, milady.
Hit him and counter release!
You're holding out quite well for someone fighting the 5 Kage. You?
Who are you?
Introductions will have to wait a bit longer, I think. I'd rather have everyone here first.
What's the meaning of this?
Sasuke Uchiha.
I see.
Where's Sasuke?
He is dust.
What? He was mine to kill!
He should have been dust, but that one got in my way.
Who are you?
And now you're all here, all except Danzo. He was the aggregate of all the tailed beasts, an existence that possessed almost infinite chakra. Its name was the Ten-Tail.
10 tails? I thought the tailed beasts only went up to 9 tails.
No. They are the result of the Ten-Tails chakra being split into 9 parts by the Sage of the 6 Paths.
I don't like where this is heading. So, this is why you were collecting tailed beasts?
The Sage of the 6 Paths developed a certain ninjutsu in order to protect the world from the Ten-Tails. I'm sure you're all familiar with it. The sealing jutsu system of Jinchuriki. That was it. With the sealing jutsu, the Sage of the 6 Paths shut the Ten-Tails inside himself.
Inside himself? You mean...
Exactly. The Sage of the 6 Paths was the Ten-Tails' Jinchuriki.
The Sage of the 6 Paths? A Jinchuriki?
I understand you're gathering tailed beasts to acquire the power of this 10 tails. But what are you planning to do with that power?
Revive the Ten-Tails and become the Ten-Tails Jinchuriki. I would then use that power to multiply my ocular powers and launch a certain jutsu.
A certain jutsu? What jutsu? What are you plotting?
A super genjutsu where I project my eye off of the moon's surface. An infinite Tsukuyomi. All humans living on this earth under my genjutsu. By controlling them all, I shall unify the world. So what will you do? I'm waiting for your answer.
I'll not hand over Naruto, Uzumaki.
Of course I won't hand over my little brother.
I may not have strength, but I do have the powers of tailed beasts. You have no chance of winning.
We will not abandon hope.
Huh. Very well. Then I hereby declare war on you all. The 4th Great Ninja War.
What? Are you serious?
I would never say such a thing in jest. We will next meet on the battlefield.
do we do now?
Form a Ninja Alliance force. It's the only way we can counter the power of seven-tailed beasts.
I also feel we have no other option.
What about you, Lord Raikage?
We will share intel with you of rock, mist, sand, and leaves.
Gelut lagi nih lawan Danjo ya sekarang. Yah, nggak kesep anjing. Gawe. Lagi ke Naruto. Tadi nonton ada 2 anjir. Siapa tuh? Ambil dikit tuh.
Where are you now?
Would you be...
Dan dulu aja sih. Kita thank you guys ya. Sorry. Cuman bentar aja dulu. Kita testing dulu aja main game ini. Nanti besok kita teruskan. Kita tamatkan game ini ya guys ya. Thank you.